Alright, we're going to do GAC. This is round 2. And this one actually goes really smoothly. The teams he had, I had good counters for. So this will be a good one to watch to see how these counters work. He's got his Rey, and as usual, I use Vader. I almost never not use Vader. I go out sometimes because I like to make sure I pick the right team. I've done it a few times where I thought I had a team and I picked the wrong team. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but it's ridiculous when it happens. Alright, here we go. So, I tend to use the Calling Blade on Rey the first time around to get her health and everything down. You don't have to. Some people like to wait till the second time and then put the dots on her, you know, target her the first time with the dots, get some extra from Watt. That's up to you. You just have to be careful. See how low she's getting. You don't want her to become immune, so you have to be careful. If she's like almost, you know, really close to halfway, you know, you have to really watch out. Now she's got 10, so the next time I have a Calling Blade, I can just, you know, she has 10 debuffs on her. And when I have the, sorry, not the Calling Blade, but the Massacre, I can go right ahead and do the Calling Blade. I don't have to take the chance of spraying more dots and then her accidentally, you know, hitting that threshold. So here we go. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make sure I click somebody else here. There we go. And I'm just going to do the blade. Don't take a chance. Now I should have ability blocked him there, because sometimes he resists, and I would have had 2 chances, but I got lucky. So that would have been one thing I would have done different. Look at that, nice and smooth. Trying to get them so they can't attack, because we're trying to get max banners if we can. Look at this, good timing. We're done. Max banners. So now we got to figure out what we're going to use for the Night Sisters. And then we can see what's in the back. I'm sure most of you do this, but I do run up against people that will start at the top and then work their way down, and they have no idea what's in the back. You know, the top teams. It's always better just to clear out the bottom so you can see what's in the back. All right, there's my troopers. Give them a whirl. I have other ones. I don't always use Death Trooper, but with the Night Sisters, I like him because he can clear the buff. The not the buff, but the taunt from zombie. All right. All right, now we can start working on some of them. This should be able to take a couple of them out. Yeah, do the AoE. Here we go. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Looking good. And 60 banners. We got a GL in the back, which I was expecting to see another one in the back with how many he has. Yeah, I like it when they have Rey on defense. And that Vader team pretty much counters every Rey team I've come up against. I've never done it against the Jawas, so I don't know if it would work against the Jawas, but every other team I've come up against, it clears it out. And I have videos on how to counter Rey with Vader. This is a great team for Padme. You just take your time. Fortunately, I have Jedi Master, the GL Luke, so I can use him for his SLKR. Otherwise, I would have to use the gas one if I didn't have him available. If he had both of his other GLs in the back, I would have had to come at this team with something else. So I'm always glad when I can use this team against it, because, again, it's high banners when it's all said and done. Could have played this a little better. Basically what you're trying to do is buff up the others so when they do their AoEs, that's why I didn't do them there, waiting until Han can do his offense up. Here we go. And now I want to do the AoEs, and that will obviously affect the others. And because we're taking so many turns, it's hard for them to get their healths back. So again, we just keep going. Try to go as much as we can. My timing on the AoEs is not the best doing it this time. Obviously, I wasn't paying real close attention. See, should have done it there. I didn't do it. At least I did it here. But see, Ahsoka would have been gone for sure. I would have done the other one too. So, still took her out, but... Almost there. That'll take her out. And now it's just clean up. $59. My tried and true. This always gets ugly every time. But I almost never lose, so with this team. If you were going up against an actual player and not against the computer when we play these, this team would not work. Because you'll see, they have a chance to take out Daka, and then he goes for somebody else, and it's almost every time. Look at that. All he needed was one more attack. Right there. If he would have went after Daka, that'd have been it. But he didn't. It's so funny. Hey, Daka has a crit resist arrow. It seems to help. I used to have a health one on a long time ago, and I lost, not a lot, but I lost more when I switched it over to the, yeah, I don't want to kill him, I want to get her up. Alright. Yeah, when I switched it over to that arrow, it definitely seemed to help. I started losing a lot less. I lose maybe once out of every... It has to be close to 50. It's been months since I've lost, but I do from time to time. I try not to use that team if they have Watt. Watt makes it a lot more difficult. So, yeah, I don't recommend using that team if they use Watt. Fortunately, though, most people in GAC have Watt with another team. So that helps. And I do too. It's just he's too useful in other teams, especially for counters for GLs. Because of what he has left, I can pretty much go all out and use whatever I want. You want to take out red first? Always take out red first when you have a team like this. You don't need him doing his AoEs, messing things up. I don't know why I bother trying to get the ultimate. All right, he's out. Go. So when Kyla goes again, hopefully it won't do damage to people. Look at that. That's why Hermit Yoda's in there. I like killing people with Hermit Yoda. It's so funny. Yeah, now we just need to work him down. Trying to see if I can get his shields up, but that's not going to happen. All right, that went pretty smooth. Now we just got this team here. I've got a lot to use. Making sure Mon Mothma. So we got one on the top, one on the bottom. I'm just checking out their mods, seeing if they look ridiculous, and they don't. So I've got several good teams. It's debating on whether I go in with how many of these characters. Sometimes I can go with 2, 3, 4. It depends on how fast they are and stuff. If they had a Rebel Scout in there, I might take one more. Depending, because he can really feed a lot of turn meter. And that's another thing is you want to use a Trayah special on Scout if he's in there, and he becomes useless. But sometimes the teams are fast enough where they can take her out before she even gets a chance to do her isolate. All right, 59 banners. Getting good banners. This next one, I try to solo, and I make a dumb mistake. I pull it off, but you'll see what I'm talking about here. It could have went bad. If the droideka was like Relic 1, I would not have won this battle. It was so dumb what I did. Right here. And I then choose not to. Dumb. I should have just taken him out. Because watch what happens. I can't clear that. Now I have to sit and wait. And if he could hit harder, I'd have been screwed. Watch this. This is so dumb. Look at that. Watch. He gets to shoot me again. Oh my god, so dumb. Now I can kill him. But oh my god, if he would have been Relic. So don't do that. If you try to do this with that team, you take out that stupid Trayah. All right. Yeah, doing some contemplating. I've got a Rebel team and a Empire team. My other ones are just not weak. So, but my Rebel and Empire are good. And I hate doing Empire mirror matches, but it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do to play it safe. I'm checking out what they have, make sure I'm not going in with something wrong. I don't know why I'm taking this long. Yeah, that one's pretty juicy. Because I thought about, well, maybe I'll do the Empire down here, but when they're that strong, I prefer to use the Rebels and then do an Empire mirror match. This team usually makes quick work. Leave a spot open. When I do Rebel mirror matches, I usually just go in with 3, maybe 4 ships total. You know, you just have to make sure yours are faster, and if yours are faster, pretty much it. Now we could use some assists, would be good. So that one's out. Nice and easy. Let's clear that. Let's see if we can't get rid of him. Get that. All right. Yeah. Rebels is a hard counter to several teams. Several teams. Especially when you've got yours as beefed up as mine are. And it's really just the opening characters. The rest of them, they don't really matter. You know, you want to try to at least get them to gear 11. These mirror matches can go on for quite a while. So I usually don't go undersized when I do a mirror match. And bring him in just in case. Yeah, I'm trying to make the right decision. All right, here we go. Really want to try to take out that bomber first. He's the one that's going to cause most of the issues. Try to spread the target lock. Believe it or not, that is a big deal. Really makes a big difference in how hard your team hits. Right, now we want to try to start getting some things healed up. Clear. You're going to see here that my team starts hitting a lot harder because of all the target locks. Yeah. Now he's out. Come on, almost there. Just trying to kill him at this point. Another target lock, why not? There we go. 60, not great. Well, anyways, he never attacked me, so the score you see is the score it was. So anyways, that was a good run, good banners. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something from it. All right. Bye.